Here we go again, y'all. Another young brother has lost his life. Rayshard Brooks, may you rest in peace, bro. Another black man has went down, and it's not my place to criminalize him. It's not my place to dig and find out his whole life history and how bad he was. Bottom line is, a young brother is gone, and it's unfortunate. After watching the video footage, I gotta call a spade a spade. My man made the wrong decision. I'm not going to say he deserved to die, because you have some people that say, yeah, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. He got what he deserved. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that the brother made a bad mistake, and it cost him his life. The police officers did not have to kill him, but we know how these officers get down. As black people, we know how they get down. I watch some videos and I cringe when I see us, sometimes even purposely provoking the police just so they can get something on camera to either go viral or I don't know. We know how the police get down. When a police officer pulls me and stops me, I even take some bass out my voice. I'm going to be honest with you. Call me a pussy all you want. I want to get home alive. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. I take some bass out my voice. I even crack a joke or two. I'm going out my way to prove and show that I'm not a threat. You know what I mean? Especially being a big guy like myself, I don't want to come off as being a threat. So it's worked for me so far. I'm 41. I haven't had any physical altercations with the police. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it, but that's just how I handle it. So Rayshard Brooks, I don't know if I can really show the footage because YouTube be tripping. But if this is from what I seen in the video, Rayshard Brooks was at a Wendy's drive-thru and he was asleep. And there was cars going around him. I guess somebody called the police or whatever. The po-po came, knocked on the window for a few minutes, tried to get him to wake up. He finally comes to. Officer has him pulled to in a parking space. And the interaction was going okay. The interaction was calm. It was cordial. You know what I'm saying? It was going good. Asked him if he had anything to drink. Yeah, had about a drink and a half. I'm coming from, whatever, blase, chopping it up. I'm like, okay, this is going good so far. Another officer shows up, and he's like, because, let me see, okay, so the cop that was talking to Rayshard left, and then was talking to his partner, and he was like, yeah, I smelled alcohol on him, whatever. Okay, he could have easily been making that up. We know how police like to lie. So he could have been making that up about the whole, I smelled alcohol on him, whatever. So now they make him take a sobriety test. They make him take a sobriety test. They make him blow into the he complies. He fully complies. I'll take whatever test you want me to take. I'm not refusing anything. Okay, cool. Officer asks him again, how much have he had to drink? He said he had like a drink and a half. What did you have to drink? He doesn't remember what he had to drink. I guess he said his lady ordered it for him. It's still going good, but you can see something is about to go wrong, and God damn it did. The officer determined that he wasn't sober enough to drive and that he failed the sobriety test, and now they have to put him in handcuffs. And my man was complying, and then something snapped in his brain where they put his hands behind his back. He and then took off. No, actually, no, he didn't take off. Wrestled with the officers. They're fighting, they're tussling, they're wrestling. He's taking on 2 officers at one time, takes the officer's taser, runs away with the taser, and then even reaches back like he's going to shoot the officer with the taser. Next thing you know, bam, dropped him dead. I don't know what was going through his brother's mind when he put the cuffs on him, but I don't know if he had PTSD or whatever, man, but bottom line is he fucked up. He made a bad fucking choice, y'all. I know sometimes even when you do comply, the officer can still kill you or fuck you up. I get that. But I think you reduce your chances, man, if you just cooperate. And his brother was cooperating. He was doing the right thing, and then it happened. So I can't, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, man, fuck the officers, man, he fucked up, whatever. Listen, I call it how I see it. If I saw in that video that the officer was wrong, I'm gonna call that shit. But at the same time, I gotta call when we fuck up too. And a lot of times we do fuck up, y'all. So I'm not so biased where I feel like we can't do no wrong. I'm not gonna be like the other group where they just justify every fucking thing. Nah, this brother was dead wrong in this situation, but I'm not going to say he deserved to die because he didn't deserve to die, but he made a wrong choice and it cost him his life. I'm going to share something with you, y'all. I had an interaction with a police officer. This was about 2009, all right? Me and my daughter had just left the movie theater. We went to go see Up, and I had bought a new car that week, and I got it was a 99 Dodge Neon, used. It was purple, dark tint and everything. I guess it looked like a dope boy car. So we're leaving this movie theater in this nice area, and as we're leaving the movie theater, we're going down the highway, and the sheriff gets behind me, and he tails me for about maybe, I'm going to say, a good mile and a half. He tailed me, and then he finally pulled me at a turn light. It was at a left turn light. He finally pulled me. Walks up to my car, and at the time, I didn't know. I had my hands in my lap. I'm just sitting like this, like, oh, boy. And mind you, I'm a big dude, right? So he walks up on me, and he looks at my window, right? My window's down, so he looks at my window, and he was like, what are you reaching for? Why are you reaching? I'm like, I'm not looking. I'm not reaching for anything. Puts his hand on his gun. Put your hands where I can see them. I said, I'm shaking his shit. I grab the steering wheel. I'm like, here. And he's like, move slow. I want to see your license and registration now. And I explained to him, sir, I just bought this car. I don't have the registration yet. I have a bill of sale that I was told to give to an officer if I got pulled over. All right, let me see it. Go slow. Give him my license, give him the bill of sale. He tells me to get out the vehicle. Now, mind you, I got my daughter in the car seat, right? She's 3 years old, and she's looking like, what the hell's going on? Officer has me get out the car. I stand behind my car, right? He has me stand right there, right? And traffic is coming in and out. And my daughter's sitting there, and she's scared, right? So I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's computing shit. He's probably doing extensive research like a lot of these motherfucking Oreos be doing. And his partner shows up, right? His partner shows up, gets out the car. Him and his partner are talking, you know, blase, chopping it up. I'm standing in the back of my car for like probably 15 minutes. My daughter starts calling for me. She's like, Daddy, I got, you know, I say, officer, can I go check on my daughter? Cop looks at me, he says, no, you stay right there. You stay right there and you don't move. I said, shit. And my daughter's steady calling me, and I can't go see about her. And I'm like, well, officer, can one of you go check on her? Officer says, nope. Just stay right there. We're almost done. So now she's crying. She's scared. I'm standing there helpless because if I go check on her anyway, guess what? I'm going to be a dead man. So he finally comes back to me and says, you know what? This bill of sale is not filled out right, so technically I can still take you to jail, but I'm going to give you a break because you were driving safely and cautiously. So I'm going to give you a written warning, but make sure you get this car registered come Monday, because this is on the weekend. This is Saturday. Make sure you get this registered come Monday. You have a good day. That could have easily went totally wrong. All right, because you have some brothers that get hostile and be like, man, I know my rights, man, I ain't do shit wrong, whatever. Y'all ain't got no right to stop me, man. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? And listen, I understand y'all frustration. I understand y'all frustration and anger, man, I do. But if you want to make it back to your family, listen here. Yes, sir, no, sir. I understand, sir. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, they'll leave you the fuck alone like they did me. But then you have sometimes they still, you know, put a knee on your neck and kill you. Rayshard Brooks, man, did not need to die, but he made a bad decision, y'all. And that's how I'm going to put it, you know. I'm not going to dig back in his history. I'm not going to look at his record. I'm not going to, you know, be like he was a thug, he was this, he was that, you know, you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Nah, man, I ain't saying all that. This is a young brother, man, that he was a father, he was a son, he was an uncle, he was a nephew, you know what I'm saying, a husband. This was a man, a young brother, that lost his life. Did the officer have to do that? Hell no. But he resisted. He tussled with the officer. He took the officer's taser. And when that happens, it's fair game. In the officer's eyes, it's fair game. They have the right to kill you. He could have chased, I mean, they could have chased him down. I mean, the officers looked like they was in pretty decent shape. They could have chased him and tackled him to the ground and yoked him up a little bit, cuffed him, put him in the car, but they decided to kill him. And afterwards, the aftermath, they burn the Wendy's down. All right, they pull a do the right thing. They burn the Wendy's down, and now it's going to be more protesting about that. But I just want to say to y'all, as I'm making this video, man, to anybody watching, man, especially to the young brothers, sisters out there, listen here, y'all. Police pull you over, be as polite as you can, be as nice as you can. I ain't saying you got to kiss their ass, but look, you just have to have the mindset of, I want to get home. I just want to go home, you know. And if it's a situation where they have to take you to jail, I'd rather be in them cuffs and get taken away in a squad car and go to jail than to lose my life, man, and not have a second chance at it. You know what I mean? So just think about it, man. Officers are going to be officers, you know. Cops are going to be cops. But we have to do what we need to do as people, as black people, to avoid being in them situations where we're leaving in a body bag. That's all I'm saying. Rayshard Brooks, rest in peace. I wish this didn't happen. My prayers go out to his family. But the brother made a bad decision, and I hope people learn from this. Don't do that shit. Don't fight with these motherfuckers. Don't wrestle with them. Don't take their taser. Don't do that, y'all, because you're going to be dead. So anyways, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Comment freely below. Thank you for watching. If you like and did the content, hit that like and subscribe. Notification bell in the corner. This is Rayshard G signing out. See you in the next video.